Welcome and thank you for clicking on the video. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me. Today we're doing another pick a card, and this is more love themed, right? So in this reading, we're going to be figuring out what it is that your next lover wants to say to you before they meet you. So I'm going to pull from each deck to figure out as much information as I can. I also have a couple of oracle cards around me, so I will be pulling information from that as well. Let's go ahead, I guess, and get started. So before you have three cards, and whichever card you feel drawn to, no matter what words are on it or the images that are on it, I just want you to take a few deep breaths. Focus in on the cards, the three piles, and choose the card that you feel your next lover would want to say to you. Okay, so you could take the time, pause the video right here if you'd like, and let's go ahead and get into it. Pile one, pile two, pile three. All right, so we're here at pile one. For those of you who chose pile one, this is what your next lover has to say. So we're gonna prop this card up right here. Okay, we're gonna kind of knock this deck a little bit. Let me give it a really good shuffle. I have to give it a really good shuffle, okay? So just bear with me. For those who chose pile one, what does pile one's next lover need to say before they meet? Okay, what do they need to say before they meet? Okay, give it a good shuffle one more time until I feel it's ready. Okay. Okay, Six of Wands. And the, what is this? Four of Cups. All right. Ooh, you've got the Six of Wands and the Four of Cups. Okay, so, all right, so your next lover wants to say that in the past, I experienced a lot of, like, people didn't acknowledge my feelings. I would do a lot of, I feel like I was always having to perform for people or for my ex-lovers, and I never got the recognition that I wanted. I felt a disconnect from most of the people that I was around. And even growing up, I felt a disconnection from certain people that I was around. I found it hard to get the attention that I was looking for. And this made me, let's see, because I feel like there's more they want to say. What else have you experienced? For those who chose pile one, the lover, the future lover of pile one, what else have you experienced? What else have you experienced? Okay, and this made me feel tired and exhausted. All right. So your person in the past, they have been the type of person that would like bend over backwards for the person that they truly love. And the person that they truly love, they never really reciprocated that. They never really said thank you. They weren't the type to really express gratitude, you know. Here, a few cards fell out. We'll take this one. The Sun card came out in reverse. Okay, and what else is this? And the Emperor. Okay, let's see what are you trying to say. All right. Oh, I see now. Okay, so because this person experienced this in the past, they behave like very dominant sometimes. And sometimes because their actions are so aggressive or can be very aggressive, it's like they have a lot of softness to them, but the thing that gets the most attention, energy of the Sun card reversed, is the fact that they come off as very aggressive. Okay, they're the type that they don't want to necessarily repeat anything. Like they're the type who feel like they need to say it one time, and once you don't listen, or if they feel like they're not being heard, they tend to kind of go overboard, or they can get a little bit more aggressive, they can get a little bit more defensive. And when I say aggressive, I don't mean in a violent way. I just mean as they really want to like implement what they said the first time. You know, I don't feel like they're necessarily going to raise their voice or anything, but we have the Sun card reversed and the Emperor here. So it feels like they have this need to assert their dominance in what it is that they want, right? Okay. And that's due to feeling like ignored in the past, and feeling like they were treated unfairly in some ways, or felt like they weren't important, or their feelings were not acknowledged. And the Emperor is an energy that has to be dealt with. You can't just ignore the energy of the Emperor nor the Sun. The Sun is an object in the sky that is bright, so you have to acknowledge it. But the thing is that your person tends to get the attention put on the wrong things sometimes. Not saying that they can just go overboard. I do feel like their feelings are, how they react to certain things are very valid. It's not like they get upset over petty things. We're talking serious situations, the things that they just cannot tolerate. Okay, let's see. Let's find out what are some of the things that they appreciate in you the most. So for the next lover of pile one, what are some things that you appreciate for those who pick pile one? What do you appreciate in pile one? Those two cards came out. Okay, the Tower card came in reverse. Ooh, the Tower card in reverse and the High Priestess. They appreciate the fact that you know how to intuitively collect information and avoid, you know what I'm saying? Like avoid having some sort of mishap. You know, you avoid trouble because you intuitively can sense it when something's wrong. So if we're looking at the Emperor and the Sun card reversed, it's like you already can tell intuitively what this person is feeling, and you don't necessarily have to ask questions because it's sort of evident. They wear it on their face, and they appreciate the fact that you take notice to that, that you can feel that, okay, that you know how to kind of read the facial expressions, listen to the tone in their voice, understand the past of where they came from, and see the seriousness of the situation. Okay, you take things serious. The energy of the Tower is a serious card, right? It's also a card about change, and the fact that you kind of want to keep things between you and your future lover very consistent. It just shows a lot of respect. So I'm going to place these cards here. Let's get a little bit more information about what your next lover wants to say to you before they meet. So those are some things that's something that your future lover really appreciates about you. But let's see, what else do they have to say? Okay. Some things that you need to work on. This is what this looks like. Your future lover wants to tell you that there are some things that they would like for you to work on before you meet them. Okay. Um, this feels like we have the Ten of Swords and then we have the Queen of Wands reversed. Ooh. Okay, so now I kind of see why you two match each other very much. Queen of Wands is reversed. This feels like unappreciated energy as well. And when you feel like you're unappreciated, you just end it just like that. End it. You don't give it a second chance at all. Like, you tell the person what you need, you don't feel like you're getting it, boom, it's done, it's over. Like, you are just as, you can be just as aggressive as the person that's coming to you. A lot of you, if this message is resonating with you, then you can hit the thumbs up button. Other than that, you can just keep listening and see, does it start to resonate for you. But I feel like this might be for a select amount of people. For some of you, you do tend to get a little bit more disappointed, and you feel as though you give up very easily sometimes. And that's not like the Queen of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands reversed is very action oriented. They want to progress forward. And I feel like something that you might need to work on is kind of learning to look at things from a different angle, and seeing the potential in something and figuring out how can you work it out, or work out certain situations. Because I feel like usually the Queen of Wands is up for any challenge, but I feel like because it's reversed, it's like you see one bad thing and you're ready to run away. All right. This is something that your person would like for you to fix before they meet up with you. Another thing is you don't like distance. There's going to be some times when this person has to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of away from you. It might be because of the type of job they do. It might be because of the hours in the day, the shift that they work or something like that. Their schedule is a little bit different. There's going to be times where this person may be like long distance from you. Maybe they travel for work, and that's something that you're not necessarily going to like. But I think that your person is trying to say that they're still thinking about you, because I still have the energy of the moon here and the darkness. So to me, that dark moon energy feels like emotions. It feels like dreams, fantasies, and really like what you play out in your head. You know what I'm saying? So whenever your person, if they're at a point to where they feel like they're not communicating as much, don't go on assumptions. If you're ever in a point where you haven't heard from them, or you can't be around them 24/7, don't go off assumptions, or don't start going off about, you know how like when you don't know what the person's going through, you don't know what they're doing, and so you start coming up with these scenarios like, maybe he's feeling this way, oh my god, maybe this is happening, maybe that is happening. Like, communicate with them. That's what they like. Pick up the phone. You can text them anytime. All right, it doesn't matter what time of day. Your future lover says that they're always willing and open to communication. Don't just assume the worst and kind of go off of that, because I can see in the past that's how a lot of things may have ended for you. Okay, so that is what they want you to work on. And in the meanwhile, I feel like they are going to be working on something too. Okay, your next lover is going to be working on what? For those who've picked pile one, what is the next lover going to be working on? So before your next lover meets you, the things that they're going to work on is how to maintain optimism. That's what it looks like, because we have the Page of Swords and the Nine of Cups, I believe. Yeah, this is the Nine of Cups. So this looks like happiness. So how to maintain optimism, like being spontaneous. Okay, Page of Swords usually comes up with things and ideas on the whim. They're going to be working on how to make things interesting, how to spice things up, how to make sure that you don't never get bored of them. I feel like they already kind of know how to do that anyway, because like I said, they were quite the performer anyway, right? So these are some things that they're going to be working on. Okay, how to make sure that things are always running smoothly, making sure that you guys always have something to look forward to. Nine of Cups and Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Page of Swords. Okay, is there anything else that we see? All right, let's find out. Let's see, how will you recognize them? Okay, we have the Five of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Ooh, this person is very competitive. You're going to recognize them because they're not the type to give up like that. And that's why that's evident, because we had the energy of the Emperor earlier. So this person is definitely not the type to back down to a challenge. Five of Wands and Ace of Cups, actually they like a challenge. So this is just coming from me to you, pile one. If you happen to come across your next lover or a person that you meet and they're very I don't want to say aggressive, but they are coming on to you and they're wanting to make you smile. They're wanting to really get your attention. Like, they don't necessarily take no as an answer. You don't have to be aggressive with them. I think that they just want to really like get your approval for some reason. They're really yearning for that type of attention. Ace of Cups and Five of Wands. And they take pleasure in the chase as well. Yeah, they take pleasure in the chase. So keep them, keep it don't give them all of you at one time. They appreciate that about you, okay? That's something that you're going to that's one way that you're going to recognize them, okay? Let's go ahead and start getting into some descriptive cards, okay? Let's find some descriptive cards. Some descriptive cards for pile one. We have the year of the rabbit. They may be born in 87. They may be born in 99. They may be born in 2011. Hey, that's mine. I was born in 87. I'm the year of the rabbit. Okay. They may have had plastic surgery. They may have had reconstructive surgery. They may have a lot of makeup on. They may like to really take care of their hair in a certain way. They may wear acrylic nails or press-ons. They may have tattoos. They may have things that the body wasn't naturally born with. They may have piercings, things like that. They could be Capricorn energy, very disciplined, very hardworking, ambitious. Let's see. All right. They are very melanated. They could be very friendly. They have darker tones, even if it doesn't matter what race they are, but their tone tends to be a little bit more either olive leaning or brown tone leaning. Okay. They have tan skin. One more card. Okay, so they have curly hair. So there we have brown skin and like kind of curly hair. They have oh, I'm sorry, unruly hair. So unruly hair doesn't necessarily mean curly hair. I saw curly hair, but unruly hair means that they have like a unique sense of style to me. Like they have flushed skin, so maybe they blush really easily, or maybe they have parts of their skin where it's different colors. And that could come from a wide range of things or reasons or medical reasons why they have different color skin tones. They have pointy features like maybe a slender nose, pointy jawline, very angled, chiseled face. Okay, more information about your person. Okay, so this person could be from Brazil, Argentina, Chile. All right, more information. All right, so we're going to insert this in for channel messages for pile one. I didn't get that for you, so I wanted to make sure that we had messages. This is coming from the Divine Feminine. What is it that the next lover, future lover, wants to say to you before they meet? Kiss me, touch me, love me, and fuck me. Oh Lord. Says, I'm turned I've turned down so many great people because it wouldn't be fair to them. I'm in love with you. I just want to strip down and bear it all, my heart, my soul, my body, my mind, everything. So this is what the Divine Feminine wants to say to you. Now let's take a look at what the Divine Masculine has to say. Okay. Channeled messages from the Divine Masculine for group one, their next lover, and what do they want to say before they meet. Ooh, it says, I'm addicted to your body, mind, and soul. I have so many fantasies to play out with you. When can we begin? Let's look at some keywords here. Okay, this person is very built. They're very athletic with the energy of strength. That could also be a behavior of theirs. Okay, flow. So this person is not necessarily super like constructive. They don't mind going with the flow. They're kind of like, I don't want to say they're down for whatever, but I feel like they're the type of person that they don't mind being spontaneous and keeping things just flowing pretty easily. Oh, they appreciate gratitude. Like that's what I said in the beginning. Remember that your person appreciates or they need that type of acknowledgement. Like, thank you for this, even for the small things. Like, hey, I saw that you packed my lunch. And you put a, I don't know, a little note in the bag, and I thought that was so cute. And just giving them acknowledgement of those things really means a lot to your person. Okay, more information. Compassion. This person has a lot of compassion. They're very soft-hearted. These are part of their behaviors. Okay. Now let's see, is there a time frame for when you will meet this person? Is there a time frame for when you will meet this person? You might be meeting this person in just a few weeks. From whenever you're watching this video, you could be meeting them in a few weeks. A few weeks also could mean an entire month. For some of you, this could be in March, depending on when you're watching this. And one more card. One of those who chose pile one going to meet their next romantic lover. You have to allow this person to come to you. So things are a little bit more unclear for some of you. You have to allow this person to come, okay? All right. You have to, first of all, probably be ready to receive this person. Remember what I said in the early part of the reading about things that you'll have to work on before you meet this person. So for some of you, the things that you may need to work on before meeting this person, until you do that, then that's when this person will come to you. That's what it's saying in this card. So thank you, Pile One, for listening to that reading. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys next time. Hello, Pile 2. Thank you for clicking on the video. And if you have chosen this card, this is going to be what your next lover wants to say to you before you meet. So we're going to place this card here, right? So let's figure out, for those who chose pile 2, what do the lovers, the future lover of pile 2, want to say to them before they meet? What do the lovers, those who chose to, want to say to them before they meet? All right. Okay. So we have the Sun card and the Six of Wands. Okay, so this is representing their past. All right. In their past, they were very they liked a lot, to have a lot of accomplishments. This right here looks like a trophy on a mantle. So this person may have a little bit of competitive energy. Maybe they were very social with the energy of the Sun card here. And then the Six of Wands definitely represents a person who has a special talent. So maybe the experiences that this person has, I'm looking at the boat, maybe they were well traveled. All right, so this person likes to like be in a lot of different places. They like to have be in like parties, or they like to be the life of the party. They might also like to explore new things, because the Six of Wands feels like the energy of a conqueror, right? They don't mind going on a journey. They may like to travel a whole lot, right? More information. Okay, we have some more cards came out. We have Seven of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so because this person likes to travel a lot, or because they like that continued excitement, I see that some of the things that they tend to do is they try to like look for fulfillment in everything. Like if it's not on 10, which is the number 10, if it's not on 10, it's not for them. They like things big, bright, flamboyant. That's just how they are. And then we have the Seven of Swords, okay? So the Seven of Swords usually feels like they they tend to kind of take shortcuts, okay? So they don't have, this to me feels like they either don't have a lot of patience because it takes time to get up to the number 10. 10 is a cycle of completion, okay? Sometimes it's a word of leadership as well, but I feel like this person tends to take shortcuts. Like if it's not big and now, this person tends to like kind of give up very soon. So I can't really give an example of how this is used, but the Seven of Swords doesn't really want to take the time. I don't want to say that they cheat, but it feels like they have had times when they take they don't put in as much work as needed. They want instant results. Okay, so I think something that this person could work on is their patience. I know that these cards don't typically seem like patience, but that's what it feels like. Another thing for some of you, I'm going to say it because I can't help but see it. But remember, I saw the Six of Wands and the Sun card. This means that this person likes to explore new things. I'm getting a lot of heavy Sagittarius and Leo energy here. And what by Sagittarius being the type of energy that likes to go from one thing to the next, I am seeing that with the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Cups, this person has been unfaithful in the past. They have done it. And they have suffered the consequences of that too. I can tell that they have. All right. Um, that is just something that you might need to know. And that doesn't mean that they will do it again. This is just saying that that is something that they have done in the past. Okay. Now let's look at some things that they need to work on before they meet you. All right. These are things that your next lover is going to work on before they meet you. Okay. And all right. Five of Wands and the Moon. So they're going to work on um being open and honest. That's what it feels like. The Moon card is usually about secrets. They're going to work on being open and honest, and they're going to work on it aggressively. That's what it feels like. Okay? We have 5 and then 18. 18 is the moon, right? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, 18 is the moon. So 5 comes before 18. So I would say that they are going to make changes to be more open and honest, okay? Like no more secrets. That's something that they're working on before they meet you. That's good because by the time they actually come into your life, you will be ready to receive them, okay? Is there anything else I can see from here? They're going to work on it aggressively. There actually may be a few more people that may come before you before they actually get to you. Okay? So before they actually meet you, I can see that they're actually going to be going on a couple more dates or like other dates outside of before they get to you, right? Now, I'm going to find out a little bit more information about your next love and what is it they need to say. Just give me a second to focus. Mm. Okay, we're gonna take this slower. All right, so we have the Three of Swords and the Hierophant here. So some things that they do appreciate about you is that even though you may be hurt or even if you're going through a really painful situation, you always keep your faith. And the fact that you are just a faithful person and you do things, um, you don't necessarily like do something that's against your own morals or against anyone else's morals because you've already experienced that hurt and you know on a deeper level what that betrayal feels like, okay? So but that's a good quality because by the time your person gets to you, they will have understood. The karma will have bit them in the ass and they will have understood the importance of being honest. That's why they're working on that for you, okay? Um Now something that they may want you to work on, is honestly, it feels like your own talents that you have, your own creations that you have, your creative ability. This could come in the form of your job, your work, your career, anything that you do on the side, any type of imagination or any dreams that you've had as a fantasy that you wanted to progress on. They want you to work on those things. They want you to develop those skills. We have Page of Wands and Three of Pentacles. So your person wants you to develop those skills to the fullest, because I feel like you have a whole lot of talent as well. This person has talent too. If you remember, we talked about that in the Sun card and the Six of Wands, and they feel like they want you to be up to par with their talent. I think you guys will make a really pretty powerful couple, and I think that's the reason this person may actually want to help you get this up. They see some sort of potential in you, because pages are usually that energy that's just starting out, and it's a novice, but it has the potential to grow and to learn. And I do see progress with the Three of Pentacles. So if you have a special talent, do you sing? Do you write? Do you read? Do you have a YouTube channel? They want to help you progress. Okay, so that's something that they want to work on. They can either, for some of you, you need to start this journey before you actually meet them, and for some of you, when they actually meet you, they will help you progress in that as well. I also think that they have special connections to help you get where you're trying to go, because we have the rings. So this feels like some sort of collaboration. Okay, they have access to things that you may not have access to. Okay, let's get some more information. Let's get more information. Let's see. How will you recognize it? Let's find out that. Okay. Ooh. So how will you recognize your person? This is definitely what this is saying. It says, like, basically it's like, I'm your next lover, and when we meet, it's going to be fresh and it's going to be new and it's going to be abundant. There's going to be so many different possibilities that we're going to feel with each other. And also with the Empress here, you guys both have some sort of idea that you want to take to new heights. I feel like this is like a partnership. You guys are going to be spending a lot of quality time together, but I feel like you're spending time together on a specific, you guys have something in common that you both love to do. And that's where the growth and that's where the potential is. Like, you see it in your person, and your person sees it in you. Okay, you both are pregnant with ideas and full of potential. All right. And that's when you're going to notice this person, like, oh my gosh, you like to do that? Oh, I like to do that too. I can't name any ideas because I just can't, but um let's go ahead and pull some cards and figure out um what this person kind of looks like. Okay? So, let's see. We're going to pull some cards. Oh. All right, we have Gemini, witty, entertaining, persuasive, and versatile. I told you this person is a performer. Okay, we have the energy of the pig. This person could be born in 2000. I mean, hopefully not 2007. That's kind of young. But anyway, maybe they are. Your next lover could be born in 1995, 1983, 1971, or 59 or 47. Okay, let's see more information about them. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, your person says, I am your next lover and I take many forms, but when you see me, I will appear as like a rich person, like I have a lot of money, okay? Or like I have like expensive things. This is how I'm going to appear to you at first. I'm going to be wearing nice clothes. I'm going to be, have my hair freshly cut or freshly done. I'm going to look expensive, okay? I'm going to look expensive, right? All right. This person has energy of Taurus, humble, practical, focused. Is there anything else? I think that pile is done. All right, let's put in a few channeled messages here from your person. We're going to get one from the divine feminine and the divine masculine. What is it that those who chose pile 2, what is their next lover has to say to them? Okay. I don't know if I could ever explain just how much I love you and what I'm going through. Okay. I've searched for you in others. Nobody else compares. That's what it was. That's why we had the energy of the sun card. And then that's also why we have the energy of, where did that pay? Where did that? Well, it was the energy of the, there it is. Nope, no, it wasn't. Well, it was the energy of the Empress and the Fool card. The energy of the Empress and the Fool. So that definitely felt like this is something you've never experienced before, and it feels like it has potential to grow, like tremendously grow, right? All right, now let's pick out a pile from the Divine Feminine and find out what does the Divine Feminine want to say if it is you are searching for a feminine energy. Okay. Okay, it says, I hate separation. Always know when you're ready to pull away. I'm sorry if I hurt you. I love you so much. So these are some of the things that your next lover will want to say to you. So if you've ever met them before, like not when I say met them, but like if they come across as like really aggressive or just too bright or too like screaming for too much attention, they don't mean to like hurt you. They don't mean to be as demanding as they're coming off. Okay? They don't mean to come across as like heavy energy here. All right? They really like your being in your presence. So they can't stand it when they're away from you for too long. Okay? These are some of the things that your person will want to say to you. You can even use this as far as like when you guys actually meet and you guys are in like separation, or if you guys are going through some sort of turmoil. Always remember this message is here. Okay, you can look back at this video and read these cards, and this is what's really on their heart from the Divine Feminine. Okay, so that's all the messages I have for those who picked pile 2. Oh, no, wait. I don't want to say that. That's all. We want to look and see what time will it be or when, if there's any timing. I'm sorry, I was trying to end you guys kind of short with it. Let's look at the timing. Okay, let's find out the timing of when group 2 will meet their next lover. Okay, we have 3 different cards that came out, so we'll take it one by one. For some of you, it is going to be during the winter. It's going to be colder, darker months. For some of you, it's going to be near April and Easter. And for some of you, this person, it's probably just around the corner from meeting you. That could be a few days, that could be a few weeks, that could be literally this person may move next door to you, right? Around the corner from you. And that's how you run into them. Okay, I think that's all we have. All right, thank you, Pal2, for watching this video. If you liked it or if it resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below in the comment section. Okay, this is pile 3's reading. This is what your next lover has to say to you before you meet. You picked this card, so I'm going to set this card here. It says dating. All right, let's take a look at some of the things that your next lover wants to say to you, pile 3, before you meet. Before you meet. Pile 3's next lover. 6 of Swords. Is this? This is the Knight of Cups reversed. So your next lover wants to say to you that in the past they have experienced just they're not used to long-term relationships. Like they're not ready all the time. In the past they had never felt ready, or they felt rushed to take their love to the next level really, really fast before they actually felt love. You know what I'm saying? For a person. They always felt like they had to rush things along. And I think that your person appreciates the slow burn. And I don't think that your person likes to put labels on things on like a status very quickly. All right, we have the Six of Swords and the two, I'm sorry, not Two of Cups, and the Page of Cups that came out. So this person, I don't want to say that they have a problem with commitment, but they don't have a problem with commitment. This person just doesn't want to, they don't like putting their emotions into someone and for that person to kind of rush them in their emotions. You know what I'm saying? So for example, if you just meet a person and they tell you their interests and things like that, and then all of a sudden it's your turn to tell your interests, and you say something like, well, I want to have 10 kids. That kind of makes this person want to run away. Like they're afraid of like, they're not afraid of commitment. No, they just like to take things slow and let the relationship progress naturally. That's what it feels like, okay? All right. More information about what the next lover, the pile three, has to say. We have Two of Wands and Lovers here. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to look at these cards. I'm going to go off these cards right here on the desk. Now, it feels like your next lover is saying, because I experienced people making me feel rushed to feel certain emotions that I don't experience, I I tend to overthink relationships, and I tend to overanalyze um real commitments. Okay? So a part for some of you, this may be the fact that your person has second thoughts a lot, like because the lovers does represent a commitment, a long-term commitment. And then the Two of Wands feels like they have a hard time making up their mind, right? This person's very picky. I think that's the reason why they have a hard time making up their mind. All right. So number one, they in the past they felt rushed, okay, to develop emotions that weren't there. Um, and when they did this, they kind of get cold feet a lot. You know, they got cold feet a lot. That's what it feels like here. All right. Now let's see. Let's look at what it is that they're going to start working on before they meet you. All right. So, ooh, this is really good. Okay. So, pile three, your next lover says the things that they're going to start working on before they meet you is how to know when to not get into certain commitments. Like they know how to spot things that aren't going to work. They know when things aren't going to grow. Three of not the three, but the Empress here. They know when there's something worth investing in, and they're learning that through the partners they have been with who came before you. All right, isn't that good that they're testing all that stuff out on other people and not you? No, it's not good actually, but it's beneficial because we're all learning, okay? So I think that your person, they are only wanting to commit to something that they know is going to grow. So something that they're working on is being upfront and honest, okay, which is not like the energy of the devil. Sometimes the devil is like a deceitful type of card. All right, it pulls you in and it gets you trapped, gets you dependent, codependent on someone. So this person is learning to see if something is fruitful from the beginning before they ever even try to commit, and they will be very upfront and honest about that, and they will tell you exactly what they're feeling, because even though this is the Empress and it's about abundance, it's also about love too, because I'm looking at this little heart. So this, if this person really cares about you, if they're your next lover, which they do care about you, they're your next lover, They want to be upfront and honest about how they're feeling, when they're feeling, and why they're feeling this way, so that there is no deception involved. Energy of the devil. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at some of the things that your person appreciates about you the most. Your next lover appreciates this about you the most. Wow. Your lover definitely appreciates the fact that you will stand your ground and you speak your mind. You're very upfront and open about it. And that also, it feels like you're, because the sword is pointing down, that feels like you're open to receive information and you're not so defensive, right? So it works both ways. This is something that your lover definitely appreciates about you. Okay. Now, let's see, what else do we have about your next lover and what do they need to say before pile 3 meets them? What do they need to say? Let's just pick a card. Let's pick that one. Okay. All right, I see it now. So your next lover is saying that something that they want you to work on is being a little bit more in tune with yourself, like not being afraid to be alone, or being okay, or like being able to go deep down and do a lot of inner reflecting and making choices that benefit you. Okay, this is before you meet someone else. Okay, maybe you have a really hard time choosing love as well. Maybe you have a hard time choosing love or choosing the best thing. Maybe you're always indecisive. So maybe your partner wants you to, before you get with them, before you meet them, they want you to be able to know how to like discern what is going to work for you. The Seven of Cups is about options or not being able to choose or feeling like there's a lack of choices. But the Hierophant knows how to go down deep and assess what's important, and they know how to sift through. They know how to sift through information that's not valuable in the moment, and they know how to pull forth information that is valuable. So if this person has a lot of characteristics that may seem a little bit, not characteristics, but if you're looking at this person in their past, they want you to be able to look at who they are on the inside and be able to pull forth that information as something important or something that truly matters, because there's a lot that you guys have here. um there's a lot that you guys have here. There's a lot of value within your next lover. And I think that you have the capability of bringing that out of them because you recognize that you're able to go deeper past all of it and see. You ever had like one of your friends is like crazy, like some like I have a friend, God bless her if she's watching this video now. I have a friend that she'll go batshit crazy for the smallest things. I ain't gonna lie. She goes batshit crazy over the smallest things. But I love her because she's very honest, and I can see through that. And it gives me a greater appreciation for her. She doesn't go batshit crazy on me, but there are things that she just will not tolerate. I don't look at it as her being the type of person that wants to complain or just likes to hear herself talk. I see it as she can spot bullshit and she's not afraid to point it out. And I admire that part about her. Those are things that I see within her that it feels like I'm getting to the real her. It's not a mirage that I'm seeing. You know, she doesn't bite her tongue, and I appreciate that about her. So, yeah, that's probably something like what you and your person have, okay? So, but yeah, but that's probably something that your person wants you to be able to do when you meet them. Sorry. All right, let's see. All right. Ooh, okay. So when you meet this person, you're going to recognize them because they're going to come off as a person who is very strong-minded. They may not be upfront with their opinions and their values right off the bat, right? But if there's something very mysterious about them as well. That's what makes them very, very mysterious. The King of Swords feels like they feel like they have their shit together. They're very much into planning for the future and making good decisions based on the past. They learn very easily, very smart, very intelligent, very intuitively intelligent as well. Let's look at some of the characteristics of your person. So we have Oceania, Australia, Samoan, New Zealand, or Tonga. Those are some areas that your person could be from or have a background in, an ethnic background in. This person may be very soft, round. They may be shorter. They may have a rounder body type and also very quiet. I did say that with the energy of the moon and the King of Swords. Okay. They do have the zodiac spirit of the dragon. They could be born in 1988, in 76, and 64. They have heavy Virgo energy, very modest, very helpful and analytical. King of Swords. They know how to make you laugh. They're very confident. They may have blonde hair. Let's get some messages channeled from the divine feminine, their future lover. If they are divine feminine, what do they have to say to pile 3? What do they have to say to pile 3? You are lovely from head to toe. I'm in denial about my intimacy issues, fears of being abused. Ooh, that's interesting. So I think definitely, okay, yeah. I think was that what your person wanted you to work on the most? Okay, I think what your person definitely wanted you to work on is also um it's got the Ace of Swords and the 7 of Wands. So I got the Ace of Swords and 7 of Wands, right? So we have like a defensive issue or defensive issues here. They don't like to be abused. So that's good because I see why now they want you to work on this or why they're wanting this to not be an issue. They want to be able for you to receive information and not be open and not be closed off to receiving information or being able to communicate effectively, right? I feel like the person in their past tend to accuse them of things that they didn't do, or they tend to feel like they were it just feels like they had a lot of like accusations against them because of the past behavior that they had with them. And that kind of carries on. So now they feel like they always constantly have to prove themselves. All right. So that's probably why your person is going to definitely want this fixed before you two meet. Let's check out some messages from the divine feminine. Messages from the divine feminine. What is it that the divine feminine, the next lover, has to say before you meet? What does he to say? I just want to prepare your meal. Oh, sorry. I just want to prepare your meal. Make sure your lunch, do your laundry, clean your house, bring my nurturer out. I'm sorry if I read kind of slow. But yeah, this person definitely wants to nurture you. Okay, if this is a feminine energy that's coming towards you as your next lover, they definitely care. They have a very soft side to them. That's probably also why we had the energy of the Empress too. Those two cards go together very well, right? And let's try to find more information. What does your person want to say? Future lover. Well, we got 2 cards that came out. Which one will we take? It says, there's so much trauma and abuse for me to heal. I'm worried you won't even want me because I'm taking too long to heal. To heal damage you didn't cause. Okay, so yeah, this person may have felt hurt in the past, and it's taken them a long time. This may be a while before you actually meet them, but we'll see when we get to that part. It says, I know there's a higher purpose in our connection. Yes, there is a higher purpose in your connection. I feel like it is a divine connection here, especially because we have the lovers here. All right. And remember, your person wouldn't just, they've been rushed in the past to pretending as if they feel the same way about a person. They feel obligated to say the L word or things like that. They don't want to feel this way this time. When they get with you, they're going to know that it's real. Okay. Let's pull out some cards depicting when. When will pile 3 meet their next lover? Okay, we have 3 cards that came out. For some of you, your next lover is coming in December. For some of you, this next lover may come on a special date. The special date could be an anniversary. It doesn't have to mean like an anniversary, like a wedding anniversary. I'm talking about a special date, a special event, something that you had marked on a calendar that was really important only to you, not as a national holiday, but something that's important to you and your life. Okay, you might end up meeting this person. Sorry. Okay, and for some of you, this person, it may be at a standstill. So you may actually already know this person, or you may have already come in close contact with them, but they have not presented themselves yet. Also, it could also mean that there are things within this pile that you need to work on, and that if you haven't worked on those things yet, you're going to be at a standstill until you can meet them, okay? So thank you, Pal3, for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If the story resonated with you in any way, let me know in the comments down below. I also want to let you know that I am available for private readings. If this reading didn't resonate, then that's probably what you need. All that information is going to be listed in the description box below. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell, because I do go live sometimes. And yeah, that's it. So for those of you who watched and you enjoyed, I appreciate you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.